Good morning students. Welcome to the Masters PU College video classes. In this class we will discuss about how to calculate empirical and molecular formula from the given data. So to calculate empirical and molecular formula you have to remember these three formulas, important formulas. First formula is molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into n. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into n. What is n? N we can calculate like this: molecular formula weight or molecular weight by empirical formula weight or empirical weight. Molecular formula weight by empirical formula weight, that is n. Similarly, sometimes in the problems he won't give molecular weight, he will give vapor density. So vapor density again we will discuss in solutions. So molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density formula. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. Say for example, the vapor density of a gas is 22. Say for example, vapor density of a gas is 22. What is its molecular weight? 22 into 2, that is 44 you will get. So these three formulas you have to remember to calculate molecular formula as well as empirical formula. I repeat, molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into n. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into n. What is n? Molecular formula weight by empirical formula weight. Similarly, molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. So in the last class we discussed what is empirical formula and what is molecular formula. What is empirical formula? The simple ratio of atoms in a molecule. The simple ratio of atoms in a molecule is called empirical formula. The exact ratio of atoms in a molecule is called molecular formula. One more example I want to explain empirical formula. If you take CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. What is the empirical formula for acetic acid? So how to calculate empirical formula? Here first we have to segregate what are the elements present in acetic acid. In acetic acid, how many carbons we have, students? 2 carbons we have, C2. How many hydrogens? 4 hydrogens we have, C2H4. How many oxygens? 2 oxygens. So we can cancel all these numbers by using common number, that is 2. 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 1 ja. So that's why CH2O is the empirical formula for acetic acid. CH2O is the empirical formula for acetic acid. Clear? So like this we have to calculate. Now I want to explain by using one simple question how to calculate empirical and molecular formula. Please observe carefully. This is the question. An organic compound on analysis gives 92.3% carbon and 7.7% hydrogen. 7.7% hydrogen. Its vapor density is 39. Find its empirical formula and molecular formula. Find its empirical formula and molecular formula. First, we have to read the problem thoroughly. So read the problem means he given some percentages. No? We have to check that percentage whether we are getting 100 or not. Say for example, 92 plus 7. 92 plus 7, 99. No? 0.3 plus 0.7, 100. Here the given problem contains total 100 percentage. That is 92.3% carbon and 7.7% hydrogen. Suppose if the percentage is not equal to 100, what we have to do? We have to do first what are the given percentage we have to calculate. Say for example, an organic compound contains 20% carbon, 40% hydrogen. 20% carbon, 40% hydrogen. Here percentage is not equal to 100. 20 plus 40 means 60%. Still how much percentage we required? 40%. The required percentage belongs to oxygen. The required percentage belongs to, suppose if the percentage is not equal to 100, what is the remaining percentage we have to take? We have to take remaining percentage is oxygen. But here the given percentage is equal to 100. Clear? So that's why no need to take oxygen. Why? Because 92.3 plus 7.7 means it is 100% only. Clear? First while we are calculating empirical and molecular formula, we have to follow these rules. What are the elements given in the question? Carbon and hydrogen. This is the step 1. We have to write carbon and hydrogen. This is the step 1. After that, what is the percentage of carbon given in the question? 92.3. What is the percentage of hydrogen is given? 7.7. This is step 1. First we have to write elements. What are the given in question? After that, their percentage. Next, second step. The given percentages we have to divide with their atomic weights. Divide with their atomic weights. 92.3 by 12. What is the carbon atomic weight? 12. Similarly, 7.7 divided by 1. What is the hydrogen atomic weight? 7.7. 92.3 by 12 means you will get approximately 7.69. 7.69. This is 7.7. 7.7 by 1. 92.3 by 12 will get this value. 7.7 by 1 you will get this value. This is the second step. Next, third step. So in the second step, what we got is 7.69 and 7.7. So in the second step, which is the least number? By taking that least number, remaining values we have to divide. So 7.69 divided by 7.69. So in these two values, this is only the least number. So that's why all the values what are there that we have to divide by using this number. 7.69 by 7.69 as well as 7.7 by 7.69. So here 7.69 by 7.69 means you will get 1. Here 7.7 by 7.69 means approximately we will get 0.999. So that we have to take it as 1. So after calculating how many carbon atoms we got? 1 carbon atom. How many hydrogen atoms we got? 1 hydrogen atom. So that's why simply we can write as CH. This CH is called empirical formula. This CH is called empirical formula. What is the empirical formula weight? Empirical formula weight is, we have CH 1 into 12 plus 1 into 1. So 1 into 12 means 12. 12 plus 1 means 13. So this is the empirical formula weight. Empirical formula weight. This is empirical formula and this is empirical formula weight. Now, how to calculate empirical formula completed? How to calculate molecular formula? So few more steps. Now, molecular formula. So to calculate molecular formula, I told a few formulas. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into N. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula into N. What is N? Molecular formula weight by empirical formula weight. What is the molecular formula weight? So here molecular formula weight not given, but vapor density is given. If vapor density is given, how to calculate molecular weight? Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. This is the formula already given. So 2 into, what is the vapor density? 39. So 2 into 39 means 78. This is the molecular weight. So that's why N is equal to molecular formula weight 78. Empirical formula weight, how much we got? 13. So 78 by 13 means 6 you will get. 78 by 13 means 6 you will get. That is the N value. So substitute in this step. So molecular formula is equal to, what is the empirical formula we got? CH into 6. So N value 6. So by multiplying CH into 6, you will get C6, which is 6. This is the empirical formula. That is molecular formula. That is molecular formula. Sometimes if you will do directly molecular weight, just we have to write this step, molecular weight by empirical formula weight. No need to write this step. If only vapor density is given, first we have to convert that into molecular weight. Molecular weight. Like this, we have to calculate empirical formula and molecular formula from the given data. Few more examples we will discuss in next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.